The next one we'll look at is going to be the Waypoint node spline. So this one gives us a little bit more hands-on for how we want to actually have the line itself behave, the spline. So the first three options in terms of the choices, your curve type, you're going to have Bezier, you're going to have smooth, and you're going to have linear. So the Bezier is going to have the handles. Smooth is just going to be an auto interpolation of it, meaning when I move this one up, it's just automatically going to interpret a curve going across this way for it. Whereas if we have the Bezier curve on it here, we actually have the handles where we can adjust them. The corner, the linear, this is just going to be hard corners only, so it'll only be just a whatever line it is, it's going to be a hard edge going from point to point. Alright, the next thing we have on this one, and we'll leave it with the Bezier so you can see the change that happens here. There's an auto line count. This is saying how many points are we trying to make on the curve to keep it smooth. Auto is just going to say whatever we're getting, the distance we get out to, it's going to keep trying to make sure it stays. But if you're trying to be specific with the edge, you can actually take it down. So for instance, if I take this down to like 8 or 9, you'll start to see that there are just 8, 9 points actually to make this line going across. So if you have something that's really hard edged and or you just want it to be this way for a part of your game, then you can certainly do it that way. So we'll turn the auto line count back on for this one. There is a line width. The line width is going to allow you to take this and make it bigger or smaller. So based on the texture itself that you're using, that's going to help you understand to what degree you actually want to use it for. So for instance, if I wanted to do a line width of 10, but I don't want to use auto line on the auto tiling here, we'll turn this off. And this is going to allow you to actually say how big you want these to go. So a lot of adjustment can come in here. You might want to have 3, and then maybe you want to have 4 or 5 inside of here. So all of a sudden you can see that the spline itself doesn't just have to be used as a spline, but it can be used as the visual representation. You may have a background image you want to use, that something that follows along the spline is on. This might be a dirt path or a road, and then you want to make sure objects follow the spline so you can have both taking advantage of the same thing. Alright, so that kind of pulls it together. Again, remember your curve type, and then if you want to override the line count and the line UV, you can turn those off and then just adjust the variables to meet the needs that you have for it.